What up, guys? Back again. I did my movie trailer update not too long ago, and I kind of came up with the idea for a video, and well, not really, but a topic of mine that something I kind of been, you thinking about. As far as because movies and music go hand in hand, and sometimes a lot of music can either make or break a scene in certain movies and stuff like that. So I just kind of I don't know, I kind of jotted down some songs or songs and music from different movies that I really like in movies, and I just want to share those with you guys. There's no particular order. I kind of just wrote down the ones that came to mind quick. I mean, some of you may laugh at, I don't know, but let's see, I got the list right here. So let's see. First up being the theme from GoldenEye by Tina Turner. I mean, I love that song for some reason. I mean, I remember seeing GoldenEye in theaters when it came out. I mean, it was the first time that I seen a 007 movie in the movie theaters, and I don't know, just that dun 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 dun. I don't know, just something about that music that I don't know, I just like. Plus, it's Tina Turner. I mean, Tina Turner's great. So that's that. Next up being the from the Watchmen movie. Matter of fact, the times are changing by Bob Dylan. I mean, that song just went so well with that montage that they have in the movie about how the times are changing as the years are going by and everything like that. I really enjoyed that sequence and how they did it. Next up is the Doors song from Apocalypse Now, the end. Um, that that movie is kind of is a mind blower, really. I mean, it has a lot of great songs in the movie, but for some reason, the end by the Doors, it just I don't know. Maybe it's the way the song is kind of like a running theme throughout the movie. I mean, it begins the movie and then it comes back at the end of the movie, which is funny. That's the name of the song, the end. It comes back at the end of the movie. Anyway, but it's just a haunting kind of dark song, and I don't know, just the way it's done in the movie is just real cool. Um, Next is the theme to Shaft. I mean that dun, dun, dun. But anyway, Isaac Hayes song. I don't know. Every time you hear that, it just kind of it's funny because I mean Richard Roundtree in the movie, he walking down the middle of the street like he just know he's bad. Ain't nobody gonna mess with him. And that music is playing and just But anyway, next is I know people might laugh at this one. From Rocky Four, and it's James Brown's "Living in America." I mean, it's when Apollo comes out to fight what's his name? Dolph Lundgren character. Can't remember the name of Drake. Was it Draco? Anyway, I can't remember. Well, it was Dolph Lundgren. Everybody know who that was. Who he fought. But anyway, I mean, you got Apollo Creed coming out to Living in America with the red, white, and blue stripes and all that. And James Brown is singing and dancing and everything. And it just, I don't know, I just like that. Living in America. But anyway, next is from one of my all-time favorite movies is the um kind of one of the musical themes from Once Upon a Time in the West, and that is the harmonica theme. I just that harmonica is just that in itself is kind of haunting too. If you kind of look at the movie in a different light. But anyway, moving on. Next is from Goodfellas, and it is from the Rolling Stones. And Martin Scorsese kind of used this song in I don't know how many exactly movies he used this song in, but it's been a lot of his movies he used it in. And that's "Give Me Shelter," which is I mean that song is just great. Excuse me. And just one, just a great song. And next is from the movie Heat. It's the actually the ending credit song to by Moby, God Walking Over the Waters. That to be I can't lie. First time I saw Heat, because I'm a big Robert De Niro fan, and first time I saw Heat, and I wanted him to get away so bad. Sorry for anyone who hasn't seen the movie, but I might be spoiling the end. If I am spoiling the end, don't skip over this part. But anyway, like I said, I wanted Robert De Niro to get away so bad. He kind of, in a way, he kind of deserved to get away, but you know, he couldn't get away, and Al Pacino ends up bringing him down, and that moment that those two guys shared in is like a mutual respect for each other type of thing. And then as De Niro is, slowly fading away and dying, the music started playing, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got a little teary eyed. I can't lie about it. I admit that, and I really don't care what anybody thinks about that, but I did. I got a little choked up about it. I mean, it's kind of a sad scene in a way, but hey, it is what it is. But moving on to the next one, is from another favorite of mine, and that's from the movie Blade Runner, and that is Blade Runner Blues. It's actually plays during the scene when Harrison Ford Deckard is chasing what's her name Joanne Cassidy's character through the streets, and he shoots her, and that little music that plays during that scene, and she in slow motion as she's falling, as he's shooting her down in the street basically. The music plays, and that's from Blade Runner. Wait a minute. Yeah, it plays there, but also the first time that Daryl Hannah character is walking, comes into the movie, it plays there too. So it plays twice in the movie. Yeah, okay. Um, yeah, just just a beautiful score by Vangelis. I mean, just a great. I know a lot of people like the love theme to the movie and everything, but I like the love theme too. But Blade Runner Blues for some reason always is one of those, because I actually downloaded that track, and I actually listen to it from time to time just to kind of think about things. But anyway, moving on. This is from Predator, and it's not the theme. The dun 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 dun. No, not the main theme of the song. It's not that. It's actually Little Richard's "Long Tall Sally," which plays on which is what Jesse Ventura character is listening to on the radio on the helicopter, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell was he even listening to that song, but that's another reason. But I also another thing I liked about that is that how for Predators what's his name Robert Rodriguez, and they kind of you know called back to that for the ending theme credits, the ending credits of the song in Predators, which because I saw it in theaters, it made me laugh when that was the ending credit song. But I don't know, I just like that song and in the movie. It just even though it's kind of out of place, but at the same time it kind of fits. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I don't know. But anyway, moving on is from the movie They Live, and that is the Coming to LA musical score that John Carpenter did. It's the basically the track that plays throughout the whole movie in a way. You could be it's kind of like the running thing. And the way that, come to think of it, the way John Carpenter did that theme is also kind of the way the harmonica thing plays through Once Upon a Time in the West, which I found out that is one of John Carpenter's favorite movies. He's actually on the audio commentary for Once Upon a Time in the West too. He doesn't talk or anything about it, but just when I watch They Live is almost like it's like a West. Well, I know I've heard John Carpenter in an interview. John Carpenter said that all his movies is like a Western or something. But whenever I watch They Live, I kind of it harkens back to Once Upon a Time in the West. I always feel like it's even the opening. The first time you see Roddy Piper's character, train is moving across, and then there he is, just like in Once Upon a Time in the West. When Charles Bronson character's first seen, the train moves out of the way, and there he is. It's kind of the same thing, and that theme plays throughout the movie. And They Live, Coming to LA, plays throughout the movie. So I think there's a little connection there. But anyway, moving on is from Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. It's actually the scene at the beginning of the movie with William Sadler being chased by Billy Zane, and that is by Filter, Hey Man, Nice Shot. That song kind of fits with that whole atmosphere of the movie right then and there, and just I don't know, I just really like that song in that movie also. But I also like the song too. The song is good too. Let's see. Next is from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I mean, I'm not going with the theme. Actually, I'm going with the song that plays toward the end when Tuco is at the cemetery and it's the ecstasy of gold. I just dig that song, the way it cues up and then he goes running through the through the cemetery and all the graves and he's running around just for the greed of that money, and that's kind of that's music kind of goes perfectly with what frame of mind he's in when he realizes that he's so close to getting that money, that ecstasy that he's in for, for the gold, really. So that's that. And then next is from the movie Firestarter. Now I kind of was going back and forth between either this track or the other Tangerine Dream music song that I like in the movie. And the other one is Crystal Voices, but the one I went with was Charlie the Kid theme, which is kind of a little more. I mean, both song music are kind of sad in a way, and when I do because I do plan on reviewing Firestarter, and I will do it. I mean, I know I've talked about saying I was going to review a lot of movies, but I am going to review Firestarter just to kind of go more into, excuse me, the reason why you know, um, I feel the way I feel about that movie. But because to be honest, I'll just go and say this about it real quick. The movie is in a way kind of sad. It is. It's a sad movie, but I think the Charlie the Kid thing is a little bit more, I would say, bleak in a way, and just fits the whole tone of the movie. Even though Crystal Voices is, uh, same thing. It's almost kind of the same music in a way, but whatever. I just like Charlie the Kid just a little bit better than Crystal Voices, so that's the one I picked. Let's see. Anyway, now from one of my favorite movies, Halloween, the original Halloween, and it's not the theme. It's not the theme song. It's actually a song that if you're not really paying attention, you don't really hear it, but it fits the movie and the character of Michael Myers pretty damn well, and that is Blue Oyster Cult's "Don't Fear the Reaper." I mean, because basically Michael Myers is the Reaper, and you shouldn't fear him. Because, but anyway, yeah, I just like that song and everything, and it fit perfectly with Halloween. So, next is the theme of "In the Heat of the Night," which is titled "In the Heat of the Night" by Ray Charles. I just think that's just a pretty good. It's just a real good song. Ray Charles does a great job singing it. It was actually produced by Quincy Jones also. But just that's a great movie too for anyone who hasn't seen it. I think everybody should at least see "In the Heat of the Night" at least once, maybe twice. But whatever. Great performances by Sidney Poitier, Rod Steiger, and also Warren Oates is in the movie, who I really like as an actor. Um, so, like I said, definitely check that one out. But anyway, moving on to the next one. This song comes from the movie Near Dark, and that is the Cramps version of Fever. It plays in the scene where it's in the bar scene actually. Quite a few songs kind of play in that scene, but it's one of the it's like the almost I think it's the last song that plays in the bar where they're basically massacring everybody in the bar, and just a cool song, and the way the scene plays out along with that, doing that whole sequence when the song is playing and the way they did it, just real cool. I mean, that scene, I think that scene is on YouTube, matter of fact. So if you type in near dark bar scene, I think it's on here somewhere. I seen it a while back, but I don't know if it's still on here or not. But whatever. Next up is from another pretty good movie too. It's Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. It's Bob Dylan's "Knocking on Heaven's Door." Now, I know I said that I kind of teared up when at the end of Heat, when the way that ended. But "Knocking on Heaven's Door" when that plays in Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid with Slim Pickens sitting there on the by the river, and because he's been shot and he's basically dying, and his wife, she knows, and those tears that are coming down her face, and he just has that look of like, yeah, I'm dying, but I'm accepting it. I love you, but yeah, I'm accepting. I'm just, he's going away in the way that plays, and then Pat Garrett is just standing back there. He's just looking like, damn, type of thing. And I actually did kind of shed a tear, and I had to wipe it away quick, but I did. I shed a tear at that scene. Just a sad but beautiful scene in a movie. To me, it's one of the best scenes in any movie, period. But um, so that's all I want to say about that. But anyway, moving on. Um, Now there's a lot of songs in this movie that could probably be chosen for as far as being a favorites of anybody, but an Easy Rider for me, song that I really like in this movie is Jimi Hendrix. If Six Was Nine, it actually plays when Peter Fonda, Dennis Hopper, and Jack Nicholson are riding through the town, and it's right before they get to that diner, and but it's where they're riding and they just just cruising. You just get in the car or something, you put that song on and just cruise to it. It's just a cool song to cruise to. Plus Jimi Hendrix, I mean he's the man, so you know. And then last but not least is from Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, and that is Public Enemy's Fight the Power. It's just a powerful song, great song, and everything. So that's what I chose. And like I said, I got plenty others that I could have choose from. I actually might do another list like this for. I think I might kind of break them up into genres and stuff like that. So I don't know. This might become like a running theme that I do for about songs and everything. But if you've heard any of those songs, check them out. If you haven't heard them, everything, check those out and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on these songs that I talked about and everything. If you have some songs that you feel that are some great songs in movies, you can either leave comments or have a video response to this video and let me know what your some of your favorite movie music and movies are. And so I guess I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.